This homemade pie crust is perfect whether you want to make a savory pie or a sweet pie. This will literally take you just 5 minutes and the ingredients you probably have right now at home. It gives such an amazingly tasty, flaky and buttery pie, you wouldn't believe it was this easy to make. Using a food processor makes this recipe so much easier. We'll add 2.5 cups of plain flour to a food processor along with half a teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Run the processor for 20 seconds just so it all mixes. Now we'll add 225 grams of butter. I have taken this butter right out of the fridge. It's very important that the butter is cold and hard. Cutting into cubes will make it easier to mix. Now run the food processor till the butter is mixed well with the flour. If you're not using the food processor, then grate the butter into the flour and mix it with hand. Once done, you will get a crumbly texture of the flour. Next, we will add 5 to 6 tablespoons of ice cold water. Again, it is very important that you use ice cold water. Add ice to water and use that. Now process this until all the flour comes together. I have added 5 tablespoons of water before. I'm adding 1 more tablespoon. You might need 5 or 6, don't use more than that. Now our dough is ready. We'll turn this onto a flat surface. Bring it all together. You don't need to knead it at all. Now divide this into 2 parts. One will be used for the bottom and the other for the top. Shape both of it into a disc. Now we'll wrap these discs tightly with a cling film and keep this in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour. You can even make this a day or 3 days in advance and refrigerate it. You can also freeze this for up to a week. Just keep it out for an hour before you roll it out. When you're ready to make the pie, you can take this out of the refrigerator, roll it out, add your filling and bake it. Your homemade pie will be ready to enjoy. We have a butter chicken pie recipe using this pie crust dough. Link to it is in the description. Do check it out. We have a caramel apple pie recipe coming out next week.